How to read 100 books in a year. 10 tips. In a world driven by information, reading remains one of the most valuable ways to acquire knowledge, broaden perspectives, and enhance personal and professional development. Whether you're an aspiring entrepreneur, a student, or someone eager to grow intellectually, reading provides an unparalleled opportunity for self-improvement. One ambitious goal that many readers set for themselves is reading 100 books in a single year. This challenge may seem daunting at first, but with the right strategies and commitment, it's absolutely achievable. Not only does it require dedication, but it also demands a deliberate approach to how you choose, read, and manage your time. In this episode, we'll explore 10 actionable tips that will help you reach the milestone of reading 100 books in a year. Whether you're aiming to read more for self-improvement, professional growth, or pure enjoyment, these strategies will guide you to read faster, retain more, and make reading an integral part of your life. 1. Set a clear goal and track your progress. Overview. To read 100 books in a year, the first step is to set a clear and achievable goal. This means committing to the challenge with the intention to consistently monitor your progress. Tracking your journey will keep you motivated and ensure that you stay on track. How it helps. Having a goal gives you a sense of direction. It's easy to get distracted or give up without concrete milestones to measure your success. By setting a target of 100 books, you're giving yourself a tangible challenge to focus on, which will make your reading experience more purposeful. Tracking your progress allows you to break the task down into smaller, more manageable targets, like reading one book every 3 to 4 days. Tip for success. Use apps like Goodreads or simply a personal journal to track the books you've completed, the time spent reading, and the knowledge gained. Tracking helps to create a sense of accomplishment that can propel you forward. 2. Create a reading schedule. Overview. To achieve the goal of reading 100 books in a year, you need to establish a regular reading habit. Setting aside specific times during the day dedicated to reading will ensure that it becomes a routine part of your daily life. How it helps. Consistency is key to completing this challenge. Reading for 30 minutes to an hour each day can add up over time. Scheduling reading sessions, such as before bed, during lunch breaks, or while commuting, ensures you make progress toward your goal every day. The more you read, the easier it becomes to sustain the habit. Tip for success. Block out specific reading times in your calendar. You could set 30 to 60-minute sessions during the day, depending on your availability. Incorporating short reading sessions throughout your day will keep you on track. 3. Choose books that you're truly interested in. Overview. When trying to read 100 books in a year, the key to sustaining your motivation is choosing books that genuinely excite you. Selecting subjects or genres you are passionate about can make reading feel less like a chore and more like a rewarding hobby. How it helps. Reading books that captivate you will make the process enjoyable and natural. The more engaged you are, the more likely you'll find yourself reading for longer periods. If you enjoy the subject matter, you'll stay committed and keep moving forward with your reading list. Tip for success. Curate a reading list of books you've been excited to explore. Don't feel obligated to read books you're not interested in just for the sake of completing the challenge. Prioritize your personal interests, whether that's self-help, fiction, biographies, or other genres. 4. Use audiobooks for multitasking. Overview. Audiobooks are an excellent way to incorporate reading into your life when you're unable to sit down with a physical or ebook. You can listen to audiobooks while commuting, exercising, or doing chores, which allows you to continue making progress towards your 100-book goal. How it helps. Audiobooks enable you to read while engaging in other activities, thus maximizing your time. With audiobooks, you don't have to carve out additional hours for reading. Instead, you can multitask and consume books during what would otherwise be unproductive moments. Tip for success. Download audiobook apps like Audible or Libby, and choose books that are easy to listen to during your commute or workout. Select books in shorter formats, e.g. under 10 hours, so you can finish them more quickly and keep up the momentum. 5. Leverage shorter books or novellas. Overview. If you're trying to read 100 books in a year, tackling shorter books or novellas can help you reach your goal without feeling overwhelmed. Many shorter works are packed with insightful content, and they can often be completed in a shorter time frame. How it helps? Shorter books allow for faster reading, so you can finish more books within the same time period. These books still offer valuable insights and stories, making them an excellent option when you need to speed up your progress without sacrificing quality. Tip for success. When curating your reading list, mix in shorter books with longer ones. Look for books under 200 pages or novellas that can be completed within a few hours. These can be refreshing breaks between longer books. 6. Set a daily page count target. Overview. Instead of focusing solely on the number of books, set a daily target for pages. For instance, you might decide to read 30 to 50 pages each day, which will allow you to track progress more easily and build a consistent reading habit. How it helps? A page count goal is more flexible than a book target. Some books are shorter, while others are long and dense. By focusing on the number of pages, you can work around varying book lengths and still make progress toward your overall goal. Tip for success. Set a daily page count that feels attainable but also stretches your reading ability. Aim to gradually increase your daily page count as you become more accustomed to reading quickly and efficiently. 7. Utilize the 20-minute rule. Overview. If you struggle with motivation, try committing to reading for just 20 minutes a day. You'll be surprised how quickly those 20 minutes can turn into an hour or more, especially if you're enjoying the book. How it helps? Breaking reading into manageable chunks prevents you from feeling overwhelmed by the number of books you need to read. The 20-minute rule is a low-barrier entry that makes starting the habit easier. Once you're engaged in the book, you might naturally read for longer periods. Tip for success. Begin with 20 minutes and allow the time to extend naturally. Try to read first thing in the morning or right before bed when your mind is clear. 8. Speed reading techniques. Overview. Speed reading involves techniques that help you read faster while maintaining comprehension. Learning to read at a faster pace without sacrificing understanding can significantly increase the number of books you can read in a year. How it helps? Speed reading allows you to complete books in less time. By training your brain to absorb information more quickly, you can accelerate your reading process and finish more books within a shorter time frame. Tip for success. Look into speed reading courses or apps, such as Spritz or Blinkist. Practice techniques like skimming, scanning, and minimizing subvocalization to increase your reading speed. 9. Minimize distractions. Overview. Reading requires focus. Eliminating distractions while reading allows you to get into a flow and retain more of what you read. Find a quiet, comfortable space where you can concentrate without interruptions. How it helps? When you're focused, you can read faster and retain more information. A distraction-free environment maximizes the quality of your reading sessions and minimizes the chances of having to reread sections. Tip for success. Turn off your phone notifications, avoid multitasking, and find a comfortable spot with good lighting. Try using reading apps or devices that block notifications or distractions. 10. Build a supportive reading community. Overview. Joining a book club or connecting with friends or online communities who share your reading goals can provide motivation and accountability. Discussing books with others can also deepen your understanding and make the experience more enjoyable. How it helps? A supportive community can hold you accountable and introduce you to books you might not have picked up otherwise. It also makes reading more social and enjoyable, keeping you motivated to stick to your reading goals. Tip for success. Join online book groups, participate in reading challenges on social media platforms, or engage with reading communities on Goodreads. Discussing books with others can help you stay engaged and continue reading consistently. In conclusion, I want to reassure you that reading 100 books in a year is an ambitious but achievable goal. By setting clear targets, creating a reading routine, and leveraging strategy like audiobooks, shorter books, and speed reading, you can cultivate a habit of reading that allows you to reach your goal without burning out. Remember, the goal isn't just about reaching a number, it's about making reading a part of your lifestyle. Whether you're reading for personal growth, knowledge, or entertainment, the process of reading regularly will enrich your life in profound ways. Stay consistent, stay motivated, and enjoy the journey of reading.